It's that time again to talk about what I've been digging this past month.
You want something, go get it. Period.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole if you are new, and thanks so much for clicking on this current favorites video. I love filming these videos because I love sharing with you guys what I genuinely am loving, and I think you guys appreciate that when I actually talk about it in a dedicated video versus like snippets on vlogs and stuff. It just makes it a little bit more easier. Links down below, all the things, and we kind of talk about them a little bit more detailed than we would in another video. So I'm gonna jump right in for my favorites for the month of May. I could have went overboard. I have so many things. If you follow me on Instagram, I will link all my information down below that I am obsessed with, but these things stood out to me here recently, so I had to share them right here and now. No particular order or really categories. I tried to categorize them, but you know how it is. I'm gonna start out with some random. So my favorite hand soap. I know hand soap might be kind of weird, but I know a lot of you appreciate this. I love a good smelly good and nourishing, softening, moisturizing hand soap. I found this brand at Walmart. I'm sure I am late to the game, but it is called Scent Theory, and they have a ton of different scents that you can get, not only in hand soap, but I think like body wash and lotions as well. I definitely think it is a better dupe than a Bath and Body Works hand soap. I feel like these are definitely more softening, moisturizing than Bath and Body Works. I love these scents. This Feel Awake is one they carry all the time. Yuzu Ginger Foaming Hand Soap was really good. As you can see, we went through the whole thing and I saved it to show you guys. But I just bought these brand new ones, and I feel like they do themed scents because I don't remember seeing these when I bought that one. For the summer, I got Boardwalk Sponge Sugar. It's this purple one. It smells really good. I have this one in the bathroom. I love like the Ferris wheel they have going on there. Super cute. And then I got this one for the kitchen, which is Ray of Sunshine. It's kind of like a lemon kind of tropical scent, and I've already used about half of it. If you know, you know. With my oldest, Trey, he has nonverbal autism and he likes to play in my soaps that I get so much joy from, and a little bit of that is from him getting into this. I did not put it away, but I had to mention Scent Theory, guys. Scent Theory is like my brand new obsession for hand soaps. We even bought a cheaper one, wasn't much cheaper, at the Dollar General, and it was trash. Even my husband was like, where is that other hand soap? Get this in the garbage and go back and buy more. You don't have to tell me twice, son. I got it. Next is this kind of like beauty related stuff, like beauty, I don't know what you would call it. You know, I'm not in that realm as far as categories go, and I am so late to the game on this, like years late to the game on the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs. Oh my gosh, like why didn't you guys tell me in more detail that I needed this in my life? I have a bunch of these that I got for presents, believe it or not, and I've just never been a fan, I guess, of like the salt scrubs, and some of the other ones, they were really coarse. I didn't feel like they did much for my skin, and so when I got these as gifts, I just stuck them in my like beauty cabinet and left them there. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know, let's bust this out. I got some new Lush products, having a whole like spa experience like once or twice a night at home, and I am obsessed, y'all, obsessed with these Tree Hut Sugar Scrubs. This is the coconut lime one. Again, a lot of these are old that I have because I got them as gifts, but I went today to Target. I know Walmart sells these now too, but Target and Walmart has these, and they're reasonably priced. You get a ton in here. They smell so good, but forget the smell. When you rub and scrub this in, it's not like scratchy. It's definitely exfoliating, but it leaves my skin feeling like a baby's ass, and I am here for that. As I get older, anything that can make me feel a little bit younger, we are here for it. So they have like deals on this all the time, but I had to mention this. Again, late to the game. If you've been like me and been scared to try it, or like what's the big hype, the hype is real, girl. Try it out. Next items I had to talk about like in a cluster combo together. As I have gotten older, this past year has been crazy. The past month, actually. Most of you guys know, if you watch my vlogs, I've had issues with my skin. I've been diagnosed with a mild form of rosacea. Like, I've been getting allergies, all the things as I get older, and I've never had any issues when, let's say, I was in my 20s. Now that I am 40, I have gotten all these new things that I'm experiencing. It's wild. I've been using Beauty Counter products, you guys know. I even mentioned in one of these favorites not long ago. I've used Beauty Counter stuff for a year, but I had to quit using all of their stuff because of this new diagnosis. And now this is a new regimen that I'm using. And OMG, like my skin has never looked better. Even with the beauty counter stuff, you heard me say it, I know. And I loved beauty counter stuff and still love some of their products. I just can't use it. It's like doing something to my skin where it's inflaming me. I don't know, but they have like the cleanest stuff, so I'm not knocking them by any means, but I wanted to share because I know a lot of you guys are in the same boat as me as far as rosacea or like red patches and stuff, and hopefully this might help some of you guys because it has surely helped me. In less than a month I've been doing this, and my skin, I have nothing on today but mascara. That is it, and this regimen right here. So that just goes to show you that it's cleared it up in no time. So number one, I'm not taking actually any medication. I'm using a topical, which is this Rosacea Gel off of Amazon. I've been using, it says to use it a couple of times a week. I've been using it morning and night just to prevent anything from coming back. Y'all know I do work out a lot, sweating and getting really hot, inflames any type of rosacea that you have and flares it up. So I want to make sure I'm not doing that, and I'm working out all the time, so I'm being preventative. And this stuff is like $8 on Amazon. Oh my gosh, I swear by it. It's not drying, especially when you're using the other stuff I'm gonna show you. A little bit goes a long way. Just add it to the spots that you have any bumps or any red blotchiness, and it's going to clear it up in no time, and you're not physically taking a medication, which I love. On top of that, what I've been using is the Roche-Posay, I'm probably butchering that, the Double Repair Face Moisturizer is what I'm using for morning and for night moisturizer now. I think this is like 20 bucks, guys, and I don't know the ounces. Does it say 3.38 ounces on it? But it's gonna last a long time. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and I still have a lot in there, and I use a good amount to make sure I'm covering my neck, my chest, and my full face. Super moisturizing, and it says that it like blocks out any barriers. It definitely puts like a shield, but not like a greasy shield or like a plasticky feel, anything like that. It's just, I can't describe it to you guys, but it is amazing. Highly recommend all their products. If they don't have hyaluronic acid in them, will be great for your rosacea. So I've been staying away for hyaluronic acid. It's been doing crazy things to me when I used it with some of the beauty counter stuff. And then at night, I've been using this as a serum, which don't ask me to say the name. I will link it down below. It's basically just 100% pure vitamin E oil. This is a 30,000 IU. They have a lower one. I've been using this one. It's gonna last forever because a couple of drops, again, goes a long way. It smells like ass though, I will tell you. It smells like fish oil. It's gross, but I've gotten used to the smell, so I can't even smell it now. But the first week, I was like, gag me, it smells so bad. But I don't even care because I put it especially around my eyes, my under eye, really rub it in good, and all the spots where I have the flare-ups from the rosacea. And oh my gosh, you want to talk about moisturizing and like youth in a jar? I don't know. But this combo, or trio, whatever you want to call it, has saved my skin with the craziness that's happened as I got older. I had to tell you guys about this. I am not gatekeeping. I want to share always anything that I find that works for me. And this has been my new skincare jam. Y'all been asking me a lot on Instagram what I'm using, and this is it, y'all. Talk about a couple of makeup things since we talked about the skincare and how to get our face up in a clear. Y'all, I did it again. Y'all know Michaela over on TikTok. Now, I haven't watched any of her TikToks in a while. Y'all know the whole like mascara gate scandal, and I bought the damn mascara and I like it, but I like the OG better still. That's the one I've been using, the original telescopic. To this day, the gold tube is the best. But she talked about this Juvia's Place liquid blush in the shade specifically Blush Lily. Now I went to Ulta to do some swatches. They had all of them. Of course, they were all sold out, but they had the tester, so I was able to swatch this in store and knew I had to order it off of either Sephora or I think it was Ulta's website. It's a little pricey, guys, but this is gonna last 1,000 years because first off, look at the applicator, how huge it is. It is, I don't know why. You don't need this big ass applicator. You need the tip of this legit 2 of the tiniest dots right where you're going to apply your blush, and then take your blush brush, a really nice fluffy one, and get in there really good. And wow, the pigment on this and the amount of coverage that you get from just the tiniest little drops. If you go too heavy, you're gonna look like a clown, okay? So I'm just telling you right now. So that's why it's worth the money in my opinion, because it's gonna last you forever. They have a huge shade range. Juvia's place is known for their huge shade range when it comes to foundations and all that stuff too, but I can attest it's been my favorite liquid blush because I've used a lot of one to test out for you guys, and so far this is my absolute favorite, but it's gonna last forever, so it is worth every penny. Trust me on this. I've got two empties of makeup products I wanted to show you. The first one is the Milani Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray. They have a matte one as well. I like this dewy one just because with my skin type right now, I need the extra moisture and it doesn't get super greasy. Total opposite when I was younger. It's so crazy how things change as you get old. I'm just telling you, my younger girls that watch, you trust me here. This one works great. I need to get another one. I have a Makeup Revolution that I got for free in an order I think I'm about to use, but I don't trust it. I trust this one a lot. It's a little on the higher side, but it lasted me probably 2 months. That's not bad. And I'm very generous when it comes to the setting spray. And I live in the deep south where it's 100% humidity here. So I can attest to you guys that it does lock everything in. You may have to tap around your areas of oiliness, maybe after like a long time of wear, but this is pretty damn good. My favorite brow gel I've been using, and I always use a clear brow gel. Y'all see these are my natural brows. They're pretty dark on their own, always have been. I've always had huge brows. Thanks, Dad. Genetics from him. But this is the NYX the Brow Glue. They have it in actual shades though. If you're looking for it, I just get the clear. I used every bit of this and already have a backup that I've been using. It works pretty damn good. Keeps things in place. You don't have flyaways with your eyebrows if you have long eyebrows like myself. Some of the other ones I've used have been okay, but they haven't like kept things glued in place. So when it says the brow glue, I think it pretty much holds up to its name. Two more soapy things I want to talk about. Lots of like hand soap cleaning stuff here, okay? I did make a huge order with Lush. I love their bath bombs. I didn't list any here. I will after I go through some new ones for my next favorites. I have some OGs that are my favorite, but a new product that I used was one of their soap bars. So they just sell like their soap bars by themselves. And I wanted to mention the scent Outback Mate. It's a blue one that I use. Now, I will tell you, if you leave it on your soap dish or whatever, it's gonna stain the hell out of everything like dark blue. I did buy some silicone soap dishes specifically to put it in so it won't stain my tub and my shower and all, because it has done that and it's been a pain in the behind to get that out, but it lathers tremendously. It smells so good and it leaves your skin feeling so soft. So that's why I recommend it to you guys, because of all those three things. Just get you a soap dish and put it in there. Don't let it like go anywhere else because it's gonna stain everything. But it's from Lush. I will try to link it down below as well. Highly recommend any of their bath bombs if you're looking for an at-home like spa with the sugar scrub stuff we talked about earlier. And then for your kitchen, speaking of soap, this Ever Spring line from Target, I am obsessed with this line. Their cleaning products are fire. I need to mention those to you guys because I went through a ton of them, but specifically their dish soap is so good. This lemon and mint one's probably my favorite. I've tried another one and I think I like this one, maybe a purple bottle one, maybe a lavender or something. It was pretty good too. I bought 3 of these, but again, Trace went through a whole one of these, and this stuff suds up way better than Mrs. Meyer's or any of the other type of hand soaps that aren't your Dawn dish soap, okay? So I can attest that it was a pain in the ass to clean this up off the counter from Trey because it is so potent and sudsy, unlike Mrs. Meyer's was not, all right? So a lot of y'all dog on Mrs. Meyer's and you hate it. Try this Everspring line. It's super cheap too. That's another good thing about it. But it's at Target and I highly recommend the dish soap. Y'all were getting a kick out of all the spooky stuff that I love. Follow me on TikTok because that's where I post all of my spooky lover Halloween every single day over on TikTok, but that is my vibe, that is my jam. But I know a lot of you guys have been very interested in these in the vlogs, which is the new obsession of legging that I'm loving by Black Widow Yoga. So I've bought legit like 8 pairs of their leggings. They are on the higher side. They're still cheaper than Buff Bunny, I will tell you. And the quality on these are phenomenal. Size range up up to a 5X too. So they're very inclusive on size, extra small to 5X, which is awesome. Not all companies are like that. And I wanted to show you just some of the ones I have sitting out. I have a couple of other that I'm not going to show you. But for example, most of them either have a V waist, which I love the detail of the V waist, or they have just a straight waist. And I love how it like cinches. It's got the big logo on the back, which I don't mind it because it's all that spooky vibe. I know some people don't like logos, but I love the V waist is my favorite. I don't mind the straight waist, but it definitely is my favorite. They don't slide. I've worn them on the treadmill, everything, and tested them for you guys. They are golden. They do have pockets on the side. And look at these patterns and prints. I love this one with the fangs, the skulls, the ghosties, the spiders, the witch fingers. This one's like definitely out there. They have some more milder prints, and not everything on their site is like Halloween spooky vibes. They have some other type of prints if you're interested, but there's one. Love this pumpkin one with the moons and the candy corn and candy, just the black and the gray. So cute. This is the what got me on their website. Y'all know my favorite two horror movies are the original Halloween, 1978, Michael Myers, and Scream. It's got to be 1996 one. The first one is the best one. Fight me for it. It really is. Opening scene with Drew Barrymore is the best of the best, and I think made me love horror movies even more after I saw that. I mean, gosh, when did I was like 12 maybe when that came out. Crazy. But Michael Myers Leggings, let's freaking go. It even has the original clown mask on there from the very beginning of the movie. Love those. And then I've just got to show you a classic Bat Celestial one going on here, but I love their stuff so much. I am not affiliated. I don't have a discount code, nothing. I just truly am passionate about these leggings because of my spooky side and my love of working out. And I finally found a company that combines both things, and the quality is amazing. So I have to share that with you guys. Speaking of spooky stuff, y'all went ape on Instagram when I shared one of my TikToks of me making my spooky bee Crocs. All right, so these are just regular black Crocs. I got everything you're seeing on Amazon. I will link it down below for you guys. And then you have the different little things, what are they called? Gibbets or whatever, that you can put on the Crocs. I got the spikes off of Amazon and put those on myself. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but nobody be wanting to mess with me because I'll just karate chop somebody. Got some defense mechanism on my feet. There we go. And then I did get a couple of different packs of like Halloween ones. I got Michael on there. I got a pumpkin, a spider. And then on this one, of course, we had to have Ghostface, Boo, and then I've got this like blinged out spider. But absolutely love these. First off, I've never owned a pair of Crocs in my life. I know what is my life, but I'm all about comfort. I do have some other cute like goth spooky shoes as well, but for the summertime, perfection. Thank you to my sister for putting me onto the spooky Crocs, and I made my own, and I am obsessed. So if you're looking for a little spooky comfort, look down below. Last spooky thing before we get into some favorite food items, I know you're always about those food and snacks, is my current workout book bag. It's just a backpack, guys, that I got off of Amazon. This specific one is not available, so I'll link the other one that is almost identical to it and cheaper than what I paid for this one, honestly. But it's got a ton of pockets, a ton of room in here. Absolutely love it to carry all my gym essentials. And of course, it always matches my fit and my theme and makes me feel more of a baddie. So we had to get this, and a lot of y'all have been looking for one. They have a lot of different patterns in this particular backpack if you're looking for it as well, or if you want it for back to school for yourself or your kiddo. Let's get into some fun food stuff. Okay, so my obsession for May, specifically in May, is when I went down the water talk rabbit hole. If you watch TikTok, you know all about the drink packets that go into your water, and they have these combinations, the skinny syrups, all the things. It is like a cult obsession thing. It is like unreal the amount of varieties and combos they have, and your girl got suckered in, and a lot of people really come for those ladies, which is so ridiculous about it's not water anymore, blah blah blah. You know what, you're still getting your liquid in, you're still getting hydrated. You could say the same thing when you're drinking your electrolytes and you're adding those packets as not water anymore too, but people promote that, how it's good for you. I mean, just stop. If you're drinking and hydrating, you're doing good, okay, rather than not. All right, so I've gotten obsessed with it, and a lot of y'all have asked to see my stash. So right right now I'm going to pan over for you guys my stash that I have going and currently building. I have all the skinny syrups. I will tell you, I'm not a big fan of using the skinny syrups. I like just doing the packets more. So I will have those skinny syrups forever. And some of them I've had since my keto days, I know, with doing some different things. So your girl's got the stash. I've been sharing the combos on Instagram. I have a highlight bubble of the ones that I've been sharing, and I've been sharing them in the vlogs for y'all, but had to mention the water talk obsession because it has been real. Some of my favorite recipes that I made for the month of May, and I have shorts here with the recipes here on my YouTube channel, or you can go on my Instagram and follow me there, have got to be the In-N-Out bowl that I made. That was so delicious. I can't wait to put some of these things back in the rotation again after I make new recipes. I like to just put them back in because I love them that much. That In-N-Out bowl, highly recommend. Also the Southwest Burrito, that's another one that was probably at the top over the In-N-Out bowl. That Southwest Burrito is slapping. Guys, you've got to try that one for a dinner or Taco Tuesday night. Doesn't have to be for a lunch. And then the Smash Burger tacos that I just posted here recently, that's gonna be in the rotation every month because we love them that much. If you love cheeseburgers, that is like the easiest way to make cheeseburgers, no fuss. And they were hands down delicious. So I recommend all of the things, you know, as far as recipes that I share with you guys, but those have got to be my favorite 3 for the month of May. If you are an early riser for workouts, like I have to be for the summer because my kids are out of school and I have to be home before the hubby gets back from work. So I've been getting up around 3 a.m. And Rice Krispie treats, you know, all these gym girlies want to talk about the Rice Krispie treats and how it gives you so much energy and all this nonsense. I used those last year and they did nothing for me. These, however, I swear by these. These are the Welch's reduced sugar fruit snacks. These are only 60 calories a pack versus the 80 calorie ones. I've been getting these from Family Dollar. Y'all been asking. Don't ask me why, but my Family Dollar carries these. I haven't seen them anywhere else. If you can't find these, just use the other ones. It's 20 more calories. I know for some of you in a deficit, that's a lot, but I swear by the fruit snacks. Eat them right before you walk into the gym. Surge of energy. They have been helping me tremendously on my early morning days. Cannot recommend them enough, guys, if you're looking for a little pick-me-up to get it done first thing in the morning. It wouldn't be a favorites video without talking about American Dream nut butters, but specifically my favorite rest day breakfast. Y'all guys know, I had to mention it. So my favorite nut butter, where is it at? I left the one that's my favorite. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. My favorite nut butter that they just released in the new ice cream collection is the lemon cheesecake. I have mentioned that this is now tied with Shamrockin', which is retired by the time you're seeing this. Check their website. It's going away. So if you love Shamrockin' like me, go and order a bunch. I ordered 8 and I have 4 on hand. That shows you how much I love it. And they're not guaranteed to come back every season. So order if it's your favorite, and they have a bunch of other ones that are going too. But this lemon cheesecake is now up there with Shamrockin'. It is so good. Lemon, tart, sweet base, but it's got it loaded with white chocolate chips and golden Oreos. Anytime there's an Oreo of any such in any of these, it becomes my favorite. Shamrock is one of my favorite because of the fudge sauce and the Oreos in it, just letting you guys know. But it is a must. Go and order this one. And then my favorites to put on my protein waffles on my rest day, that's what I have every morning for breakfast, has got to be this white chocolate raspberry mousse. This is one of the newer ones as well, still in stock. And I like to pair it with my protein waffle recipe, which I will link down below for you guys if you've never tried it. You do need some Kodiak cake mix for that recipe. And my favorite right now is the raspberry lemon flavor. Super good. It's probably the best flavored one that they have. The blueberry one's pretty good as well. But when you make your protein waffles and drizzle this on top, it is like next level perfection. This is my favorite right now on rest days. Also, the blueberry Kodiak cakes with the blueberry cheesecake is a newer one as well. Almond butter is fire on top too. So as far as flavors that are new, these are the ones that I recommend you guys get currently, but check for those retired ones and Shamrockin' because they're going away soon. But had to mention my favorites. I look forward to rest days every week because of those waffles with this on top. And now that I'm not in a calorie deficit, I freestyle, which means I take my little butter spoon and we go to town to our little heart's content. So that's gonna do it for this current favorites video. I know this was kind of a long video. I had a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I could go on and on and on with even more, but I wanted to break it down to these because these are my current like must-haves that I've been loving as of recently. If you enjoyed these videos, please give it a huge thumbs up. That lets me know that you do, and it lets me know to keep making them every month here on my channel. If you are new, of course, I'd love to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure the bell is clicked so you're notified every time I upload a new video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what you have been loving, maybe that I mentioned as well, or something that your girl needs to know about, like the sugar scrubs. I had zero clue and now I'm like years late to the game. So let me know down below. Let's converse and talk about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye y'all.